or spine. Other than Achilles Raleigh is the referee in charge of the action, Mohammed Sulaiman. And the first round gets underway. On Friday fights, only the best of the best are allowed to compete for the world's largest martial arts organization, representing the pinnacle of fighting. And immediately, Alinbek Ulu gets that takedown. Cho says he wants to grapple. Let's see what he's got in store for Alinbek Ulu.
Yeah, that was great timing of Famara Tagari, the double leg takedown. Straight to the body lock here from Alinbek. Immediately you see domination there on the ground. But Cho able to pop right back onto his feet. See if he can get some separation here, but another groin shot.
As they touch gloves, Mohammed Sulaiman gets us back underway. Another big double leg takedown from Alinbek Ulu. Cho pops right back up to his feet, but gets dragged back down.
Yeah, the Koso Togaki there is really useful in getting the trip, the change of direction, and immediately on the side of the back of Cho. So it's going to be interesting to see if Alinbek can progress his position from here and get more control over his South Korean opponent.
He's doing a great job with his upper and lower body, you know, hooking with the legs and then fighting and controlling the hands. It's just, it's like a wet blanket on top of you.
Very aggressive start for Alinbek Ulu. Grappling is really what he does best. He is dragging Cho into deep water here, just ragdolling him around, but Cho able to work back up to his feet on numerous occasions.
It's the micro movements of Alinbek which are enabling him to keep control of Cho right now. The shoulder pressure that he's using, constantly getting a read on his Korean opponent. It really is high-level grappling stuff, and there you see peppering shots just to soften him up.
Another low blow there, just as Cho is fighting to let the knees go.
As Achilles said, that virus is contagious.
Doing takedowns from any hand-controlling position. That's what wrestlers do. That's what judokis do. They find a way to get the takedown. So either Cho's going to have to take his opponent down, or he's going to have to do a lot better job of getting his hips out of the way.
You're totally right. Oh, there's a nice little right hand over the top from Cho, but yeah, he talked about the wrestling defense. You know, it's these positions on the ropes that he needs to avoid, and hopefully he can do that with some, you know, circular footwork. But the exchanges are going to come, and yeah, he's got to really hate fight. He's got to push away. He's got to make sure that he's not stuck with his back on those ropes.
Alinbek Ulu very light on his feet. A lot of feints coming his way in the stand-up department. Can Cho time something just to get some respect, especially once he shoots into that takedown. He hides it well, but here comes that body lock.
Alinbek, relentless, closing the distance. Not bothered if he's going to take a shot just to close the distance.
Watch for the groin.
Getting this 50-50 position here with the pummeling. It's those moments on the break that you're going to need to see more action from Cho.
Yeah, it's a great moment to do something like he threw earlier, like a head kick or an overhand right. Exactly. Those are moments where he needs to be active.
Cho comes swinging forward, lands a big shot. Alinbek Ulu gets the single as Cho rolls through. Now he's got to sprawl heavily on that single leg. Gets the hips down, applying pressure to the head, creates separation in the hands. Gets back up, throws a knee. Big shots thrown by each fighter.
A much better job from Cho here. Getting the respect from Alinbek. A nice left jab there from Alinbek. Now he's touching up Cho with the strikes.
Nice overhand right there too. For, you know, all of this grappling skill of Alinbek Ulu, he does seem a little bit uncomfortable on his feet. Both these guys a little bit wild and both looking a little bit fatigued here. So it could be something, a wild shot that could land and put someone to sleep here.
These guys are throwing
definition of getting your bell ringed. These two must be feeling like they've got nothing left.
First round comes to a close, and it looked like Cho collapsed. Now is when you have to dig deep and truly show what you're made of.
A hard warning there from the referee to Cho. If he catches him fatiguing like that again, unable to defend himself, he's probably going to call the fight. So this really is a battle of the wills as Cho lands on his back, trying to come up on a single leg here. Alimbaek raining down some pepper shots. He's going to do his best here to try and stay on top of Cho as she tries to find an exit. Wrong way. You've got to go back the other way.
Yeah, Alimbaek looks like he recovered pretty nicely after that first round, and you know, it's just going to be a chance for him to tee off here on Cho, who just looks utterly exhausted.
Cho trying to work his way into a better position, but I like the strategy from Alimbaek Ulu to go to the ground and pound and not just wrestle, but he needs to be patient here, work his way into better positions, and he could find the finish here in the second round.
Oh yeah, Alimbaek definitely knows that Cho is on his last legs here. He really is digging deep, trying to find a way. Oh, and a nice sweep of the up kick return from Alimbaek.
Can't kick to the head of a ground needed rest period.
I've seen a lot of fights, but I haven't seen this position from both fighters. This might be a first for me.
Gonna be interesting to see if Cho can continue here. Obviously, the fans want him to continue. Alimbaek wants him to continue, and I'm sure Cho doesn't want this fight to end that way. Like the warriors that they are, they continue on the feet.
Oh, gets back up, and immediately Alimbaek Ulu gets right in his kitchen, looking to piece combinations together. Good hand defense and parrying from Cho as he goes right up top with a rear leg push kick.
Really trying to pick his shots here. Trying to take advantage of the time he's got on his feet. Alimbaek yet to go for a takedown, which has been rare so far in this fight.
Ulu doing a good job of letting his hands there go, and his kicks and his punches pairing together some nice combinations. You know, Cho with some good defense as well.
I can see Cho go down the middle, a little bit straighter shot choice, because Ulu is going so wide with the shots as he adjusts, looking to land that big right hand. Good counter shot landed by Cho as he marches forward, shooting in, trying to get the single leg, transitions back up top, lets the hands go.
Yeah, big heart here from Cho. Trying to make a statement here in the second round.
Yeah, this is what we like to see, and this is what he needs to do. Dig, dig, dig. You know, you can have all the technique in the world, but when you're fatigued, it goes out of the window. And Cho was digging deep, and he just scored, you know, a takedown against a really strong grappler.
Oh, gets the double leg, now methodically working his way into a better position. Pushes off the head, jumps around, thought about taking the back, and he does. Gets one hook in, the choke could follow.
Yeah, Cho seems to have good positioning here on the back. Able to get some space and land some ground and pound. I think he's trying to look for an opening to get the rear naked choke here. He needs to be careful that Alimbaek doesn't start to face him and end up in his close guard. And that's what's about to happen here. So Cho is going to need to do something drastic here because he just let Alimbaek pass to the full mount just like that. And Alimbaek with a rear naked choke